Hi, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to another amazing episode of Church Boy Talks. What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want people to know you for? What do you want to be known for? When people talk about you, what do you want the attributes they ascribe to your name to be? And what that means is one word: legacy. What legacy do you intend to leave? What legacy do you intend to leave? In today's world, in today's culture, the common thing to do is to put yourself first. Everybody's like, prioritize yourself, make money for yourself, enjoy your life, spend your money on yourself, enjoy your young age. You're not going to have it back. Enjoy your 20s, enjoy your 30s, just do you, be happy, and all these things. While those things can be moderately applied to life in a sense, I found out that we tend to shift our focus from impacting our generations to just ourselves. What's in it for us? What can we gain from this thing? How can I make myself, my life better? How can I benefit from these things? And it's just about I, me. And that's like a scary place to be in, because you were not sent to this life, or you did not come to the earth just to make money, enjoy money, and just, die at the end of the day. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Life is more than that. Life is beyond making money, buying fancy clothes or wearing fancy clothes, buying fancy jewelry, buying the latest cars, and being successful in that sense. For me, I would say one important aspect of success is your ability to leave a lasting legacy. Your ability to still speak even when you're dead. Your ability to still impact the world, to still impact major decisions that will be made in the world even after you've left. And that's not something that happens by chance. It's something that you have to be intentional about. But like I said, it seems like that culture, or the mindfulness, or that aspect of leaving a legacy is slowly dwindling down, in our generation. Because if you ask the average person what they want to make money and enjoy their lives, which is not a bad thing. But beyond that, I want you to think about your legacy. What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for? Because think of it, in our generation, it seems like, not it seems, it's actually that way. You find out that we have fewer innovations, fewer inventions. And it's because of this reason I just talked about. If you notice, there was a time where it seemed like the major inventions came in, talking about the computers, the light bulbs, sewing machines, electronic gadgets, cars, and all those things. Those particular inventions, it seemed like it started from a certain time frame, and then after we just entered like a certain period, it just seemed like people started to care less about making these things. And I'm sure if you ask, or if you could interview one of the inventors, you'd get to understand that they were not really, many of them may not have really thought of profit first, of money first. Rather, they just wanted to solve a problem. They just wanted to make life easier for people. And today, they are still living. How are they living? Through their inventions, through the solutions. In fact, people, as if you go as far back as looking at people like Galileo, Isaac Newton, those guys have been dead for long, but their research, their knowledge that they left, are still very much being widely used today. And like I said, I may not have lived during their time, but I'm pretty sure money was not the primary motivation for what they did. So this is basically a call to us to wake up. Don't get so caught up in the hustles of life that you are not thinking about leaving a legacy. And that's one thing with legacy. It's not something that happens instantly. It is built. That's why the phrase building a legacy is really applicable, because you don't just get to one point of your life and then suddenly a legacy just comes up, boom, or you just go somewhere and buy a legacy or pay, for a legacy. It is something that is built, which means there are intentional steps you have to take in that direction. You have to be conscious of it. So guys, just wanted to bring that to our mind, that it is a blessing to be able to afford the lifestyle you desire, to be able to afford the things you want, and to be able to live a happy life, but beyond the things, beyond the clothes, beyond the private jets, beyond being named among the Forbes, richest people lists and all those stuff. How do you want people to remember you? What do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered as that billionaire or the millionaire that was just selfish, that he was actually very rich but nobody felt his impact? He didn't do anything to help anybody. Nobody's life was impacted positively by him, or you don't want to be a situation where, okay, you were in office, in terms of you're in a political space, and all they can remember you for is the evil that you did, how corrupt you were, how wicked you were, how insensitive to people's needs you were. No, you want to be remembered for something good, because that's the thing about legacy. Your legacy can be good, your legacy can also be bad. If you mention certain people, what comes to your mind immediately, are terribly, is maybe something terrible or something bad. But there are certain people that when you mention their name, you just think of how much of a blessing they've been, or they were to society. So guys, as we go into 2025, I would love you to seek to build a lasting legacy, to seek to make impact in somebody's lives, because really, you can't separate legacy from positive impact or even negative impact. Remember, we said legacy can be positive or negative. So don't get so engulfed in the daily pursuits, in getting the PJs, in measuring up to the standards that social media has set for a lot of people. Don't get caught up in that, but in your own way, start building a legacy. I don't know about you, but I want to be remembered for something good. I want to be remembered, as somebody that gave to humanity in a good way, somebody that impacted people's lives, and somebody that when my story is shared, it can inspire people to do better. It can inspire people to, be a blessing. And they can look at my life and say, oh, for this person to be this way, it means there's a capacity to also bless people. I also have that ability to be a blessing, to take examples from my own legacy. That's what I want. That's what I desire. And I just hope that all of us can have that at the back of our minds while we are going about our daily lives. And one key thing that can help you build legacy is purpose. Discovering and fulfilling, the reason why you were put on earth here. A lot of people may say, I don't have a purpose, I don't have even talents or gifts that can point me to my purpose, things like that. But that's not true. You just have to look deeper. You just have to look deeper within. There is something there that is unique about you that you can give to society. There is something unique about you that when it finds full expressions, when you hone it, when you develop it, it can be a blessing to people around you. So, guys, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want people to remember you for? Let that question be something you ponder on, you know, during the course of the next couple of days and even for the rest of your life. And let that guide your plans, let it guide your goal setting, let it guide your life as a whole. And I'm sure as you take the necessary steps to build a lasting legacy, we'll be able to look at your life and say, this person was a blessing to humanity, and his life is something that should be modeled in this sense. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I remain your humble host, Patrick, and I would see you guys in the next episode.